Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we just had some information drop, which is going to help us for the Fusion coming up. So we got the ×10 champions for this weekend. Kind of helps us make decisions over the weekend around shards. We also got some stuff around super raids, which basically always fall in line now with these Fusion events. So let's start on the super raids then. This will just give you some insight in terms of when different events are going to drop for the Fusion or for the Fragment event, which starts tomorrow. So it looks like bang on tomorrow, we're going to be kicking off with an Ice Golem because we've got super raids on that. Then on Tuesday, Fire Knights. On Saturday next week, we got Spiders. And then towards the end of the Fragment event, we got Dragons. Just helps you kind of plan your teams. You know, the team you're going to be wanting to work on the most is Ice Golems. Hint, hint, go and check out Ultimate Death Knight, making a mess of Ice Golem just with one extra champion. Can do it pretty quick. I do it on my free-to-play with... can I show you? Yeah, I'll show you this duo. So I've got a burner and Ultimate Death Knight, and then 3 food champions doing level 25 in about 4 minutes or so, which I'm going to be using for that. Anyway, that's the super raid stuff. Pretty easy. Let's go through the ×10 champions. I will also make you aware I've got a Mighty Uko maximum damage video coming out today, and it's going to be one you do not want to miss. So if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe and ding the bell or you will not see my shorts. And it is a shorts one. It's a maximum damage video. So let's go into this ×10 then. We have got, I'd say, an okay group of champions in the ×10. Bearing in mind, Clarium no, nearly enough everyone's going to be pulling shards. Most people will want to get Mighty Uko. It's a great champion. Really good one to get. Which means that you're going to have to complete the champion chase or the summon rush, whatever it's going to be over the weekend. Probably going to be the champion chase, which means you're probably going to have to pull some shards, okay? So let's go through the epics first. We have got ourselves, and it feels like a just kind of like support type champions. I don't know, it's a bit of a mixture. Maybe I'll spot the theme as we go. I thought originally it was revivers, but they're not all revivers. So we've got Old Hermit Jorg as the first one, an Orc reviver. This is a good faction war champion. You get your revives on the A3 plus turn meter fill. You get the double revives. One of the best revivers in this faction. We've also got increased attack. Maybe this is the theme. No, don't think so. And turn meter fill on the A2. This is a really good support champion. And then a burn on the A1. Great base stats. He will be an asset to most people's accounts. Certainly for faction wars. And he's kind of cool just at level 50, honestly. I'm not sure if he gets a speed boost when he hits 60. Potentially some of these support champions do, but a decent epic to have in the mix. The next one is a lizard. We have got ourselves Quagan, the Crowned. So this guy is giving you a chance to increase the duration of a random buff on an ally. Pretty weird A1's okay. The A2 is kind of decent though. Heals all allies by 15% of their HP and puts a shield out there. Can book to 3 turns. A3 is quite an interesting one. So you get Perfect Vow and increased attack for your attack-based champions, basically, and block debuffs and increased defense for your defense-based champions. Books to a 4-turn. He's got good base defense. He's got good HP and speed. I wish there was a passive in here that did something interesting because I feel like he's just missing something. But for, again, a support unit for Faction Wars, pretty damn solid. This is a champion I think a lot of people will have because a lot of people... did this as like referral type stuff. You know, you get this champion on a lot of login type bonuses, but not everyone will. So, you know, I'd call her out as well. Rector Draft, one of the best healers in the game, one of the best support acts in the game, certainly in the epics. We've got a decreased attack A1. We've got a big heal and Perfect Veil for your team on the A2. This is one of very few champions that do this, and she's really good for Hydra. Yeah, because of this, especially if that head of torment is around, this is a really useful champion to have. It is on a bit of a long cooldown. You definitely can't keep this up all the time, but it's decent. We've got a nice revive on the A3 with Perfect Veil going on that champion. This is a good revive as well. And then probably the thing I like about her most is actually the amount of healing she gets going on her passive. She really heals for good chunks, and she's got, you know, built-in kind of good resistance. So yeah, Rector Draft, Resistance Aura for Doom Tower is okay. But yeah, solid champion to have in your team as a healer support champion. Let's get on to the legendaries then. We've got the only lion that is not in the skinwalkers here. Tatora Rhymehide. I guess it's not a lion. I'm not sure. Not sure what it is. Anyway, it's cool. A cool looking champion. I really like this champion. This champion is pretty damn underrated as a legendary champion. Hits hella hard. Yeah, it was in my clan boss winning team when we did the whole Deadwood thing, which was really fun. Good speed, great defense, great HP. Got decreased accuracy A1. It's going to be good against the twins. Also good in a lot of Doom Tower stuff. We've got a block debuff and increased defense on a 3-turn on the A2. Really good for clan boss. Really good for a lot of content in the game. And then we've got a slam dunk of an A3. Massive hit. Puts perfect veil on all allies except him. You can use this actually to make sure the clan boss will always target just him for the stun hit, because he also puts a big shield on himself. This is how I kind of got away with smacking up that clan boss. But yeah, really good champion. He's got a freeze passive, which is quite interesting for normal PvE stuff, certainly like Doom Tower waves and that type of thing. And then we've got defense in Doom Tower on his aura. Good champion, really good one to pull. Next one, this is for Senti. I'm sure a memo went out to Plarium, and an HG Senti, who's massive in the community, really cool guy. He's in my Discord as well, and he has been wanting this champion for a long time. And I'm pretty sure, if I saw it right, if I remember it right, he's already pulled like a silly perfect soul from Awakening, but he still doesn't have a Duchess, and he's been after Duchess forever. Duchess, one of the best champions in the game. Probably the best arena defense champion in the game, but straight up one of the best. So she's got this kind of cool A1 where she just puts a shield out on someone with the lowest HP and herself. 10% of her HP, and you can build her HP up well. She's got good base stats. She's got an A2, so block, debuff, and increase attack for your team whilst putting perfect veil on. Similar to the Rector Draft thing, but just better, with better debuffs, better buffs for your team at the same time. And then she's got a revive, similar to the Rector Draft thing, but better. Yeah, revives your whole team, giving them heals and veil, so then they're hidden away, at least while they try and kind of top up. And then an awesome, awesome passive. So when you're taking damage, straight up reduces that damage. Speed in all battles on her aura, great base stats. This is one of the best champions in the game to just solid carry you anywhere. Next one then, we've got a Dark Elf that I don't see around much at the minute, but one of the newer champions into the game, Churaf, really cool looking champion in the Dark Elves here. So good speed, good defense, good HP. We've got an A1 which heals this champion by a percentage of their max HP. Heals by 10% if they're like lower health, less than half health. Quite a cool A1. It's actually a juicy heal for a self heal on the A1. The A2 is tackles all enemy, so it's a reasonable hit, nothing too crazy. Puts a perfect veil on all allies except this champion. So again, it's going to be good for Hydra. Puts counter attack and strengthen on this champion, so you start to get to activate the A1 with those counter attacks. It's actually a really cool synergy of two skills there. I like it a lot. And then we've got an A3, heals an ally by 20%. You can get books to improve this. You get like 40% more, so that would be up to like, what, 20, what is that, like 28% or something? Because it's not additive, it's multiplicative. I can't say the word. Then balances the HP of all allies. So it's kind of a similar heal to Walking Tomb Drang or Sanacia. It's a really cool version of a heal. So she heals someone, and then she like balances health everywhere, which pretty much is a full heal. Whenever this happens, it's like, is it healing? Yeah, everyone's back to full. I don't really know exactly how it works, but it does seem like a pretty OP style of healing. So the HP levels of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest HP, which you'd hope would be this champion. After balancing HP, places ally protection on the initial target. So the one that was losing health is then going to protect. Pretty cool. Got a passive as well. Decreases the cooldown of Animus Infusion, which is one I've just said there, by a turn for every 10% of HP this champion loses. So very easily, this just becomes almost like a rolling ability that just keeps going. This is a nutty healer. This really is a crazy healer. You know, probably actually worth curing set on a champion right here. Or doing regen or something. But yeah, really interesting legendary. And then we've got a champion I do not own on the main, who is one of the best champions in the game. So we've got a Yumiko, Void champion. Basically is a is a Kymar and a Warlord wrapped into one with this A3 skill. So decreases the cooldown of ally skills by 3, whilst pushing back the enemy's skills by 3. It's a nutty ability on a 5-turn. So pretty cool A1. She's got a chance to steal turn meter if she's high health, or she's got a chance to heal if she's low health. She's got an A2, books up to 100% chance of placing a hex. And then when someone with that hex on them starts trying to attack you, basically she's just throwing the debuffs back at the enemy. It's even when they attack an ally. So if you've got Bommel popping out bombs everywhere, she's like that. No, take some of those back. It's only a 50% chance against bosses, but it's still really, really cool. If she's got Fox Hunter on the same team as well, then, I mean, whenever someone's filling turn meter, then she's gaining turn meter. It's pretty nutty. This combo is actually quite cool, but on her own, she's just straight up, like, brilliant. Yeah, passive as well. So places Perfect Veil on this champion for 2 turns at the start of each round. I guess Perfect Veil was the link. Did everyone have Perfect Veil? I guess they did. Places Perfect Veil on this champion for 2 turns at the start of a round. So think about it. An arena only has 1 round, but dungeons have multiple rounds. Yeah. This champion is immune to all debuffs if they are under Perfect Veil or Veil. So she's putting it on there. She can't be debuffed. Whenever Perfect Veil is placed on an enemy, 75% chance of straight up stealing it if Curato is around. Pretty cool. Yeah, really good champion. So there you go. That's the ×10 stuff. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.